You are about to see some shocking information in the following video that will directly affect your personal health and wellness. I encourage you to watch it thoroughly and through to the end. You will be very glad you took the time to do so. We'll cover things like, could vitamins actually be bad for you? In spite of the fact that most of us take vitamins and we like to take care of our health, but is there some ways that it's actually bad and hurting us and our organs? We're going to show you some information that may challenge the way you look at vitamins. Now, what are the essential keys to perfect colon health? How can we do something on a daily basis to maintain colon health that's effortless? What's the secret to natural and effortless weight loss without restrictive regimes and plans that are almost impossible for people to follow? And how can we make it natural to get at our optimal weight without having to think about our weight all the time? Now, what really are the best high-fiber foods? Are there some better than others? And how can we have recipes and experience fiber in our diet that's tasty so that we can create the long-term health benefits of having fiber in our food daily? We're going to cover many other things, but this is the core of the video, and we're going to show you some information that will change the way you look at health and what is essential for health and well-being. Enjoy the video. Colon toxicity is the common denominator of all disease. That's what Hippocrates said many years ago. Notice how he didn't say of some disease, he said of all. Pretty bold statement. You realize the average person has a colon that weighs over 15 pounds? And when they weighed Elvis Presley's colon after his death, it weighed almost 40 pounds. And we know he died rather obese, but I don't think it's too much of a surprise to anyone if you realize his colon weighed almost 40 pounds. I mean, that is incredible. In the past 50 years that I've spent helping people overcome illness, disability, and disease, it has become crystal clear that poor bowel management lies at the root of most people's health problems. That's a pretty dramatic statement, according to Dr. Bernard Jensen, noted PhD. Take a look at this graphic on the left. That's a cross-section of a bowel. And these are clearly a backed-up bowel, and not everyone's going to be this severe, but virtually every human being can benefit from a colon cleanse. Yet the challenge is that most cleanses are invasive or distasteful to do, let alone even talk about. And we want a way that we don't not only cleanse the colon, but maintain and build health on a daily basis in a casual and natural way that integrates into our life. See, the aging process itself can be altered by having a healthy colon. There's a gentleman who lived until he was close to 130 years old. Yes, you read that right. That's amazing, isn't it? He was found after a routine autopsy to have a colon as clean as a teenager's. Now, there is a direct link to longevity. The health and cleanliness of your colon throughout your life is a huge determining factor in how long you live. Now, most every person committed to their own health and well-being believes that what you put into your body is critical. I mean, that makes sense, of course. Eating good, proper vitamins, noticing what we drink, and, monitoring the intake into our bodies. Yet, here's some information that you're likely unaware of that may change the way you perceive taking vitamins. Magnesium stearate, stearic acid, and calcium stearate made by hydrogenating cottonseed or palm oil are used in 90% of vitamin supplements. Now, why is that not good? Cottonseed oil has the highest content of pesticide residues of all commercial oils. Cotton crops are heavily sprayed. Now, while toxicity is one problem, decreased absorption is another. Bioavailability of nutrients is reduced by 65% in the presence of stearates. So here we are, we're doing the right thing, we're taking vitamins, we're conscious about our health. Yet 90% of all vitamins have stearates that are the result or part of the use of cottonseed oil and extracts, which are heavily sprayed, which reduce the bioavailability of nutrients by 65%. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So we need to know how to cleanse our body, not only what goes into it, but to cleanse what we are putting into it so that we maintain a high level of health and don't over-toxify the organs. It's information like this that makes you understand why we like to say, it's not what you put into your body that matters most. It's what you get out of it that matters. The other area of personal health that's a massive issue in our society is weight control. It seems obesity is on the rise in spite of all the options for losing weight that now exist. There's almost every type of diet imaginable for every type of person, and yet the problem persists. Now, clearly, there's a lot that goes into an issue as pervasive as obesity, but from our position, one thing is absolutely clear. Removing toxins and unneeded waste from our bodies is essential for health, wellness, and weight management. We have numerous customers who've done nothing differently with their diets other than take our product and have lost weight naturally and effortlessly. High fiber food provides the foundation for a healthy colon, yet the average diet doesn't even get half the daily requirements. Lack of fiber is a direct contributor to countless health issues that plague millions of people today. Now, while the following information may not be the most pleasant to see and hear, it's critical that you understand it, be aware of it, and take steps to eradicate it if it's happening in your life. An unclean, unhealthy bowel leads to the development of parasites. The stagnation of waste in the bowel releases putrefied matter into the blood, poisoning the nervous system and the brain. This can lead to deep mood swings and disorders like depression and chronic fatigue. Now, all of you watching this, would you have guessed that these list of ailments would be linked to the colon? Or an unhealthy colon, an unclean colon? Pretty amazing stuff. You can see the need for cleansing it.